Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial, the beautiful song written by Toquinho with lyrics by Vinicius de Moraes in 1971. So I didn't change the original key even though it was a bit too high for me, but I felt it was the best compromise for not having to use a transposition key or for digital pianos, for that I can sing you the guide and that the tonality is as easy as possible. However, I recommend that you always read the description of everything over here on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it's necessary, of course. Naturally, if it's at zero, symbolized by the two letters K and T, key transpose, it means that there is nothing to modify. As today, for example, it is KT0. So, and on the other hand, if you need it, to do not hesitate to use it. Digital pianos are made for that. Nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a matter of vocal comfort. So, for example, you see this place in the middle, there is a green mark which constitutes the neutral position. So we have six half tone available to make it lower from the green mark and six half tone to make it higher, with a really small manipulation, really easy. But it's maybe digital in a piano, I don't know, there's a lot of models, equipment, so you open your book and you read and you find it. So in the last word, if you find you will find, in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So I will split this tutorial in two parts. For the very beginners who are playing, we see the detail of the chords and the harmony. Is a little bit changed between the ballad, because that you can sing if you're a really beginner and play this song in ballad. And in the second part, if you're a little bit advanced, we are looking for the bossa nova, and it will be a little bit advanced. Okay, so let's start with the introduction. I'm making very short because the song is a little bit longer. So let's have a look on the scale first, on all the detail of the scale in natural scale in degrees. I'm talking in degrees always. Okay, so a scale of E: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. Let me give you a small trick just before to start. You will find that you see the root E. Okay, a semitone below is a major 7 and semitone below is a 7. Why? You come from the fifth, natural fifth, just fifth. You will find 3 semitone above. It will be a third minor dominant, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above is a major. So E major 7, E7. Okay, roots and major fifth and the 7. Okay, and of course it will be not the trick if it doesn't work on all the 12 keys. So let's start. We play on with E. So root E. The third major with A flat, B the fifth, and the 7 with a D. Again the third major, the fifth, and the root. Okay, so you can put flat like this or with an arpeggio like that. Okay, Kem ja passo. So I didn't play the melody because you know the melody and it's exactly the same key. So you can hear that on the video. But I mean it's because I've reduced the time of the video and on the tutorial. And if I should show you all the detail, the notes and the melody, the tutorial will be during a long time. And it's not the voice piano. It's an accompaniment with our right hand. We say the chords, with our left hand we make the bass, and our voice make the melody. Okay, so Kem ja passo. So intro. Kem ja passo. A minor 7, scale of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root. Roots and minor, fifth and 7. We keep the root, the third minor, and the fifth in place. It just return on the bottom the 7. Okay, so we have G, A, C, and E. Que já passo por essa vida. We're just passing from the minor mode to major mode. You see, the third from the root was minor, 3 semitone above the root, and now it's become, instead of the minor, we play the major. Okay, from the C, C sharp. Okay, So again, from the start, sorry. Quem já passou por essa vida, A7, e não viveu. So, D minor 7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root in degrees, of course. Roots and minor 5th 7. We're going to use the second reverse. The first one, the root on the top, okay? It's the second one, the third minor. You have a third one, and you go back to the root position, fundamental position, but higher. You see? You see? Fundamental position, the first reverse, the second, the third, and root again. Okay, so we're going to use the second. So we have A, it's exactly the same note but in different place. So we have A, C, and D, and F. So why? Because if you are interested to make a descending chromatic scale from the A, D, D flat, C, and B flat. So that at the moment that the root, the major 7, that the 7, and that the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see. So you're landing on the 6. Pam, 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 pam. Okay. So, but if you don't like, it's an option. You stay on the D minor 7 like this. Quem já passou por essa vida e não viveu. Okay. You can stay here. Pode ser mais, or não viveu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pode ser mais. So G7. I try to avoid those 3 fingers that you have a good point of view from the top. Okay. G had double bass, but if it's too hard, I didn't have a large N. You play just only one note. You see, you play the root, of course. G7. So you see, very easy to the D minor 7 to the G7. Scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, sub major 5th, and the 7. So we have G, B, D, and F. Podia ser mais, mas sabe menos do que eu. C major 7. That's the second reverse. Scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root sub 5th, major 7. The first it's this one. The root is coming on the top, okay. And the second one, that the third major on the top. You have the third, and again you see you have 3 reverse. Okay, so we're going to use the second one, root. Okay, the one, the second. Okay, so we have G, B, C, and E. Okay, and we play root, of course, C major 7, and then we're landing on the B minor. You see, it will be really easy to play the next chord. B minor 7 flat 5. Scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root, 7 minor, flat 5, and the 7. We keep the root in place. The third minor in place. The flat 5 is coming on the bottom, the F, and the 7 on the bottom. It's just only a reverse like this, okay? You see? So F, we have A, B, and D. It will resolve by E7. You see, very easy to E7, you know, E, F flat, B, and D. I'm sorry. Wow. I'm gonna sick. Sorry. E7. So we have E, F flat, B, and D. Wow. Porque a vida. So, from the start, because I'm lost a bit. Quem já passou por essa vida e não viveu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pode ser mais, mas sabe menos do que eu. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, okay? E7. Porque a vida é minor 7. Scale of A, root sub 5th 7. Minors and minor 5th and the 7. The 7 is coming on the bottom. Okay. So we have G, A, C, and D. A minor 7. Porque a vida, so porque a vida só se dá. You keep the chord in place, but you're descending to the A to the G. Dá pra quem se deu. Okay. And then instead of the root, you play F sharp. Okay. So F sharp on the D7, That's the third major. Scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major seven. Root 5th, 7. That's the fundamental position. The first reverse, the second, the third, and root again. We're going to use the first reverse. Okay, so we have G flat, A, C, and D. So like this. Pochi vida si da, brakem si deu, si pam pam pam. D7 with you play the third major with your left hand, F sharp, and then you enchain with a D minor with F with the third minor on the bass, F, D minor, root, third minor, and fifth, the D, the F, and the A. Brakem amu, E7 again, brakem shoru, brakem sofreu, A minor 7 again, I, A7, okay? So from the start at the end of the first verse. Introduction. Quem já passou por essa vida e não viveu, pode ser mais, mas sabe menos do que eu. Porque a vida só se dá pra quem se deu, pra quem amou, pra quem chorou, pra quem sofreu. Ai, and now the bridge. Quem nunca, D minor 7. So you use exactly the second reverse, okay? Same thing, A, C, D, F. Quem nunca curtiu uma paixão, then on paixão you play the C, and then nunca, B minor 7 flat 5, nunca vai ter na E7, dana. A forces 7, forces to what? To resolve to a third minor or major in this case. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You play 4, 5th, 7, root. We're resolving to the D flat, okay? And it's become instead of A 4 7 to A7 simply, okay? Instead of the D to the D flat, okay? So again, quem nunca curtiu uma paixão, nunca vai ter nada. And again, you sing a second time. Quem nunca curtiu uma paixão, nunca vai ter nada. And now the refrain. No, second verse, sorry. Now D minor 7, não há mal pior, A7, do que a descrença, D minor 7, mesmo o amor, D7, minor mode to major mode. You see, the third minor become instead in this position, instead major, the F instead of the F sharp, okay? Again. Não há mal pior do que a descrença, mesmo o amor que não compensa. And carry on, okay? G minor 7, scale of G, roots and minor. You see, it's rhythmic about the root, 5th and the 7th. So we have G, B flat, D, and F. A major, E7, but you can choose in this position to play the third. You see, the third, the major, F flat. Qui a solidar. Again from the start. Há mal pior do que a descrença, mesmo amor que não compensa, é melhor que a solidão. Abrir os teus braços, okay? So, abrir os teus braços, D minor 7, meu irmão, D7, D minor 7 to D7, to F sharp. Irmã, deixa cair So G minor 7, G minor, you said G minor, root, third minor, fifth, okay, G, B flat, and D. And then you're descending with your left hand on the F. Bracket, summa, C7, root, third, fifth, 7. So C, E, G, and B flat. You remember, semitones below the major 7 and the root. C7. Okay. Very easy. C7. Insomma, c'est agenti pour G, G, V, V, F major 7. Scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, root 3rd, 5th, major 7. F, A, C, and E. So from the, maybe I played, I'm playing, I rewind, okay. Let's start, let's go back to the, no, I'm pure, yes, quem nunca curtiu uma paixão, nunca vai ter nada, and now amar pior do que a descrença, mesmo amor que não convença, é melhor, sorry, que a solidão. Abrir os teus braços, meu irmão, deixa cair, pra que somar, se a gente pode te viver. And then I carry on, A7, eu fracamente, D minor 7, G já não quero, and so you're descending to the D to the C, quero nem saber. You're descending on the B and on G, root, 3rd, 5th, G, B, D, and then you're descending on the G minor to the, but you play B flat, that's the 3rd minor, okay? G che non vai, E7 porque te medo, G soffre, D minor 7, okay? I play again this suite, okay? So, no amar pior do que a descrença, mesmo amor que não compensa, é melhor que a solidão. Abre os teus braços, meu irmão, deixa cair, pra que somar se a gente pode te viver. Eu fracamente já não quero nem saber de que não vai, porque tem medo de sofrer. And then we're finishing by the refrain, okay? Ai de quem não ras do coração, G minor with the root and the F on coração, and then E minor 7 flat 5, scale of E, root 7 minor, flat 5 and the 7, so we have E, G, B flat and D. E si non vai ter, E7, G, A, D flat, E, perdão, D4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, root, 7, sorry, and root, so two cluster. We have G, that's the 4th, and we resolve by the 3rd major. Okay, pam, pam. Okay, so G, A, C, D to G flat, G, G flat. Okay, okay. So pam, pam. Okay, like this. Ai te quero ras do coração. You can follow with your right hand if you want, but esse não vai ter. And then you sing again 2 times. Ai te quero ras do coração, esse não vai ter perdão. And then at this moment you can sing again. I have reused the guide because you can go back to the start of the song like this. Pa, pa, perdão. quem já passou por essa vida, and then you start again. But if you want to finish the song, you sing until the perdão, and then you sing the last line. Quem nunca acudiu uma paixão, quem nunca acudiu uma paixão, and then nunca E minor 7 flat 5 vai terna A7 down. This is just for you, beautiful harmony with a D minor major 7 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root 9 major 7 9 roots and minor the fifth. Okay, so F A C sharp and E like this. Or but if you don't like, you can change. You sing the D. Okay, like this. Quem nunca acudiu uma paixão nunca vai ter nada. For example, D minor, very simply, but me suggest no as beautiful, more interesting, but it's up to you. You decide by yourself. Okay, very simply, or a little bit more beautiful, I think. So, but and then you can play all those line. See, you're free. I mean, free to mix all those verse. You hear the song and you see with the lyrics. That's the right lyrics. But I mean, I have reused. I mean, I've just only sing one time, but you can sing again and again and again and again. Okay. So I think you have all the tools for to make the. Maybe I'm playing you just all the song just in ballad, as slowly, not in slow motion, but slowly as I can. Then you can have a look again on all the details. Okay? Quem já passou por essa vida e não viveu 1 2 3 4 demônio 6 pode ser mais, mas sabe menos do que eu. Pouquinha vida só se dá pra quem se deu, pra quem mamou, pra quem chorou, pra quem sofreu. Ai, quem nunca acudiu uma paixão nunca vai ter nada, não. Quem nunca acudiu uma paixão nunca vai ter nada, não. Não há mal pior do que a descrença, mesmo amor que não compensa. É melhor que a solidão. Abre os teus braços, meu irmão, deixa cair. Para que são mal, se a gente pode te viver. E eu francamente já não quero nem saber de quem não vai, porque tem medo de sofrer. Ai, de quem não rasga o coração, esse não vai ter perdão. Ai, de quem não rasga o coração, esse não vai ter perdão. And then, if you're going to sing again, quem já passou por essa vida, or and if you want to finish, quem nunca acudiu uma paixão nunca vai ter nada, o nada. Or it's up to you, my friends. Okay, I think you have all the tools for to make so beautiful ballad, and now it's time to talking about sorry, the bossa nova. So you are a little bit advanced, so there's no time. You understand everything. So the introduction will be exactly the same. So we can. The rule is to play the root and to reverse the fifth. So in minor mode or major mode, it's not important for our left hand. Just only the root, to play the root in place and to reverse the fifth. Where the fifth, for example, in A in major mode, 1 2 3 4 5. In minor, 1 2 3 4 5. You see, it will be E again. So I play the root and E like this. Pam, 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 pam. So this song only is playing really fast. So I have play for you and sing a little bit really slower for that you can have detail on the guide. But normally it's like this. Quem já passou por essa vida e não viveu, pois disse mais, mas sabe menos que eu. Porque a vida só se dá pra quem se deu, pra quem se amou, chorou de amor, quem nunca chorou uma paixão. You see, it's really quick. So I suggest to play for you in really slow, and then you advance, and then we carry on together, okay, in the same time, and then you will see like this. Quem já passou por essa vida, minor mode, you see, major mode, it's nothing changes, A and E. E não viveu, D minor 7, so the fifth, 1 2 3 4 5, you see that the root, the A of, but I give you directly where's the fifth, because if you don't know exactly perfectly your scale, you didn't have to ask question. You are directly you know the name of the two notes that you need to play. That the D in this case and the A. Okay, so on the D minor. So what I suggest is you can try to use this descending scale if you want. But if you don't appreciate, don't like, so you stay in D minor. Okay. Quem já passou por essa vida e não viveu. Stay like this, pode ser mais ou viveu, pode ser mais de 7 G and D, sabe menos do que eu. C major 7, C with G, B minor 7 flat 5. Where is the fifth normally on the scale of B? 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, but she's flat 5. So we are looking exactly for the same thing. We play the root and the flat 5 instead of the fifth. Okay, A sharp, we play F. Okay, here. And then E7, porque E7 we have E and B, porque a vida. Also, and now I suggest instead of this position is to modify to play this reverse with the E, with the G, the A and the C, and then we can play a small descending you see chromatic scale, okay, on the A flat with G, and then we're landing on the D7 from the start. Quem já passou por essa vida e não viveu, 1 2 3 4, pode ser mais, mas sabe menos do que eu. Porque a vida só se dá pra quem se deu. So, a vida só se dá, okay? É flat on dá pra quem, with the G, se deu, and D7, okay? And then, exception, you play the third minor, the F with a D, pra quem amou, okay? F with D on D minor, pra quem amou, pra quem chorou. So E and B, chorou pra quem sofreu. A minor 7, A with E, A, I, minor mode to major mode, easy. And then now, quem nunca pôde. What I suggest is to play this descending chromatic also. You see D, D flat, C, and then you're landing on the D minor 6 again. But if you don't like, you stay on the D minor. You can just play the D minor 6 if you want, okay? Nunca, B minor 7 flat 5, we have B and F, you remember? Nunca weiter E7, E with B, nada na. A with E, A4 7, pa 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 ma. Nunca conjuma paixão, nunca weiter nada na. And now not really, but it's when it's played, it's not easy. So D minor. So D minor with D with A. Anomapio A7, A with E. Qui a G crença, D minor 7 again. Mesmo amor D7, qui now compensa. G minor, you can play the 7 if you want. Emilio, play the root until the just instead of the third major, play the root with a B. That will be more easy. Yoga solida. But if you prefer, you can play the third major with the E. But I think it's more easy to play the root and the E and the B like this. Não ma pio do que a descrença, mesmo amor que não compensa, é melhor que a solidão. You see, on A7 or A47, A, okay? Para pam pam pam, abre os teus braços, D minor 7 again, A with A, mais oui, ma D7, same thing, D with A, deixa cair, and now instead of that, you remember, I suggest you play the chromatic descending with the root, the L, the G, G flat, F, and then boom, we're landing on the C7, like this, okay? Abre os teus braços, meu irmão, deixa cair, 1, 2, 3, para que somente a gente pode te viver, okay? F major 7, so C7, C with G, and F major 7, F with C, A7, eu fracasso, so A with E, eu francamente já não quero, same thing, descending on the D flat, C, and you fall on the, no, D flat, C, and boom, on the G. Eu francamente já não quero nem saber, okay? Again. Eu francamente já não quero nem saber. Okay, on the G, we play G and D, and then B flat 6. Scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root, third, fifth, sixth. You keep the root in place, the third major in place, the fifth is coming at the bottom, the F, and the sixth, the G on the bottom. So F, G, B flat, D. Okay, and we play B flat and F. Quem não vai, que pam 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 pam, de quem não vai, A7, A with E, porque tem medo de sofrer, D minor 7, D7, que pam 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 pam, and then the end, I, G can no rush, same thing, G, G flat, do coração, okay, and then E minor 7 flat 5, E minor 7 flat 5. Instead of, you see, on the E, instead of on the B, we play the flat 5. Okay? So E and B flat instead of B, B flat. So again, ai de quem no rádio coração, esse não vai ter perdão. D47, D and A, param pam pam, and again, ai de quem no rádio coração, esse não vai ter if you want to quem já passou, if you want to start again, okay? Quem já passou essa vida e não viveu, hoje sem mais já sabe menos do que eu. Porque a vida só foi dada quem se deu, pra quem amou, pra quem chorou, pra quem sofreu. Quem nunca curtiu uma paixão nunca vai ter nada, não. Quem nunca curtiu uma paixão nunca vai ter nada, não. Não há pior do que a distância, mesmo amor que não compensa, é melhor que a solidão. Abre os teus braços, meu irmão, deixa cair. Pra que somar se a gente pode te viver? Eu francamente já não quero nem saber de quem não vai porque tem medo de sofrer. Ai, de quem não rá do coração, esse não vai ter perdão. Ai, de quem não rá do coração, esse não vai ter perdão. Bam, bam, and then, if you want to finish, quem nunca curtiu uma paixão nunca vai ter nada, nada, não, oh, nada, não. For example, it's up to you. You decide, okay? So I hope you enjoy. You have all the tools to make a so beautiful song. This song will be inside the playlist of Vinicius or Latin. You will find it, of course, like a lot of other one. And you maybe, if you explore you have the curiosity to explore all the deep of my channel, you will discovering maybe a big playlist that I have dedicated to the fabulous king of the bossa nova, Carlos Tom Jobim, of course. And maybe you appreciate to discovering a playlist that I've dedicated to the passion of my life, Michel Legrand. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for your fidelity, for your passion that we're sharing together. And it's a real pleasure to make to try to give you this altruist position. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Thank you very much. And don't forget one word, enjoy. Thank you. Bye bye. See you again.